I'll do the moderation in English. You are very, very welcome to ask questions in German, whichever you prefer. And I think we do the moderation in a mixture of German, English, and Japanese. So, please. Would you like to say?
はい、支援しました大美香と申します。で、まずありがとうございます。とっても温かい反応で、一緒に、僕は後ろで見てたんですけど、皆さんの反応がとっても、嬉しくて、楽しく見てました。
Yeah, so first of all, thank you very, very much for the warm welcome and the warm reaction to the film. I'm very pleased to, that you've all liked it, or not all liked the film, but that you gave it such a warm welcome.
そうですね。僕もオーストラリアに初めて来たんですけど、このような美しい街で、皆さんが僕たちの作った映画を見てもらえる、チャンスがあったことをすごい光栄に思います。ありがとうございました。
It's my first time in Vienna, and it's a wonderful, beautiful city. I really enjoy being here, and I'm honored that we are able to present our film here today for you, in front of you. So thank you. Are there any questions? As I said, please feel free to ask either in German or in English. Yeah, we have our microphones.
Auf Deutsch oder auf Englisch?
Beides ist gut.
All right. What was the inspiration behind the movie in general? And I'm not quite sure you didn't write the movie, but still, how did you connect to the movie as well?
Okay, sorry. Maybe I should I should have said this again. Omika Hitoshi-san is, as you will have noticed, the main protagonist of plays the main protagonist of the film. Kitagawa Yoshio is the director of photography, who has worked on various projects with Hamaguchi Ryusuke, the director, already, including Happy Hour and Naminoto and several other films. So,
浜口さんに聞くのが一番だと思うんですけど、ここにいないのが残念で、代わりになんかいつも言っているような、いつもっていうか浜口さんが言ってた気がするのは、石橋さんのとのまず企画でこの映画が始まって、で浜口さんも何を取ればいいかは悩んでいて、で石橋さんの住んでいる生活しているところに品版というかどんなものをが取れるかなっていうのを探しに行って、でそこの町の人たちにいろいろ話を聞いて脚本ができた。合ってます？
It's complicated, I think.
No,
I'm gonna say about the history of the film. So at first, the Eiko Ishibashi, who is a composer for Drive Maker, she suggested to make a film to Ryusuke for her music live.
For a live performance.
For a live. So that then we first made a 難しいねこれ。龍介さんが英子さんから企画をもらって、で英子さん のために映画を作るという企画が最初にあったんです。でその最初にあった企画なんですが、龍介監督が、今まで音楽をその最初の企画が、英子さんのライブパフォーマンスの後ろで流れる映像を作成するという映画の、企画だったんですけど、その撮影をするにあたって浜口さんはやっぱりナラティブのフィルムしか作れなかったので、そのナラティブなフィルムをまず作って石橋さんのためにサイレントフィルムを作ろうという計画をしたというのがこれの始まりです。この企画の始まりです。大丈夫ですか？
はい。It's a bit complicated. It would be better if Hamaguchi Ryusuke himself would answer this question. But like the backstory or how this film came about is that Ishibashi Eiko, who composed the music for Drive My Car, asked Hamaguchi Ryusuke if he could make some visuals for a live performance of hers. She sent him music and asked him to make a short film, actually, to accompany her live performances. And Hamaguchi Ryusuke was a bit lost what to do, which images to find, which story to tell. And as Kitagawa-san has explained to me earlier, it was about a year of both of them talking and just exchanging ideas and nothing being decided. And then Hamaguchi Ryusuke decided to go to the place where Ishibashi-san, the composer, lives, and went there together with Kitagawa-san and Omika-san. So the three of them went there and just looked at the landscape and talked to the people and learned about this part of Japan. And so slowly the idea and the narrative of the film emerged or came to be. And in fact, Hamaguchi Ryusuke has made from the same material a separate short film. I think it's 30 minutes, Gifte?
Gifte is 70 minutes. It's long.
Oh, it's long. Okay, that's my mistake. So a separate 70-minute silent film that just premiered in Ghent and is the film Ishibashi-san, the composer, is now using with her live performances. She's actually, right now she's touring Europe with it. So this is kind of the making of, or how this film came to be. Thank you. Has this answered your question? Anyone else? Yeah, here.
My friends and I are here to watch the movie, and as we've talked about it, we're a bit confused about the ending, how it ended really abruptly, and also does the man in the red jacket, I forgot his name, did he continue to live? Also, the daughter, did she continue to live? We probably won't know, but could you maybe explain the ending to us?
Yeah.
正直に言うと僕らも分からなくて、それは台本に書かれてないから分からないんですけど、見た人が、僕は僕なりの解釈があって、一応例として言うと、花も、死んでないんじゃないかなと思っていて、高橋も死んでないんじゃないかなと思っていますが、それは映っていることから判断していただければと思います。
So, I myself don't know because there is no script. It's not written down in the Drehbuch. I can only say what I myself feel or think, or what my interpretation is. So I think that yes, both Hana, the daughter, and Takashi, the employee of the company, did not die but are alive. But overall, and I myself have also heard that it was Hamaguchi Kantoko's, Hamaguchi's reaction, that it's really, really up to the viewer to decide what they think happened or what they think about the ending. So I think it's intentionally unclear.
When I shoot them, I felt everyone. I hoped they arrived. They went into the dark and in the mist. They disappeared. I felt they might be died, but I just when I shot that picture, so I felt I hope they are alive. And it's interesting that then last scene, so we can see the moon with trees, and Ryusuke put the sound of the Hana's his voice and his breath sound. Maybe something story will continue more after your imagination to the imagination. So when I heard that sound, so I was impressed his editing. So that was nice. That was nice, isn't it? And your voice was very good. Yeah. Maybe it was good.
I have a question for the cameraman, because I wanted to know if there was an intention about the pictures in the beginning and at the end where you showed the trees from below, just looking up, which is not a very common one, I think, and very strong picture. So was there an intention to film it that way, or a thought behind it, why you did it?
Could you translate that? Intention means
the trees, when you look up.
Yeah.
Usually you don't see it from the bottom, because this is a very rare view.
Yes, but
even
this
in
time,
movies, I think.
Yeah, this time, so it's usually when Ryusuke wrote down that script precisely about this shot, only this shot, but he often didn't do such a lighting of the script. So he usually write down more ambiguous lightings way. But the first scene and the last scene, he wrote the script very precisely about the camera position and angle. So maybe I understand how he really wanted to capture such images. So,
Okay, so it was his wish to do it that way. How do you? It was his wish to do it that way, and what do you think he wanted to achieve with it or say with it? Do you have an interpretation of that?
Could you say that? Can you translate that? Sorry. Hamaguchi さんは、sorry, I'm speaking in Japanese. ベネチアでも言ってたんですけど、浜口さんは、このイメージを取りたかった理由は、彼が若い頃にスクリプトに書かれてあるので、それに従って一緒に、そのショットを撮ったという事実、はい、彼は昔からそのショットを欲しかったっていうことは言ってました、ベニスで。
Yes, Hamaguchi Ryusuke himself was asked a similar question in Venice, and his answer was that since he was small, he wanted to take this kind of shot. He did not explain why, but I mean, it seems it was really, he was really wanting to do this. So Kitagawa-san said that he was just like following Hamaguchi's son's lead here and was taking the shot with him together. But if I may elaborate, because I asked a similar question earlier about the process of shooting and how images like the flying bird and so came to be, and how difficult it was to film the deer. And Kitagawa-san said that the bird was very easy. It was just they were filming something else, or they were on the location, and he just saw the bird and had the leeway to go off for 10-15 minutes and shoot the bird and then come back, and they went on with the regular schedule. And so he said that surprisingly it was really very hard to shoot the deer, because when they first were touring the area and talking about the script, and the script didn't even exist, there were loads and loads and loads of deer. Everywhere they went, they saw deer. And as soon as they started shooting, this was not the case any longer. And he even asked Hamaguchi-san whether maybe they could cut the deer out of the script, because it was so difficult to shoot them, but they finally managed to do that too.